Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to the Enough Said podcast. We are in season 6, episode 6. What up, guys? We almost had an emergency podcast last week. How y'all feeling?
Y'all had an emergency.
I don't know.
Well, we're going to get to that. We got a couple things going on. Mike's got a little presentation. I got a little game. We got some game predictions. We're going to talk about panicking.
Uh-huh.
Dre, let's hit it off, man.
Yo, what up, everybody?
What's happening?
What's happening?
We got everybody in the house tonight. I love these Saturday nights. It's always a good thing being with you guys. Appreciate it as always. So, if you haven't checked us out before, welcome to the show. If you're a first-time person, as always, you can see us on all the major social media channels, of course, YouTube, Twitter, even TikTok now. If you haven't seen us on there, check us out. All emails and hate mail go to Jermaine, and that's enoughsaidcrew@gmail.com. As always, let's get into it. Let's introduce the crew if you didn't know who we are. This first guy, I like this guy. On Sunday, he loves to watch some ball. The only thing he loves more is that freaking paywall. What up, Mike?
Yeah, but tell you, man, you just gotta pay for everything, like everything, and they keep raising the price on everything.
They do, man. It never. Shout out to Hef Streams meeting
What up,
in the
Hef?
house tonight.
Yeah, what's up, Hef?
For the real Super Bowl contenders.
Oh,
Please
boy.
stand up. Please stand up. What we got something shady going on here. All right, this second guy, he says that it is not time to panic, but his Eagles are going down quicker than the Titanic. What up, Jermaine?
What's up, fellas? What's going on? How you doing? All right.
We're here, man. We're
Get the
doing
show
it.
over with, man.
He said, "Get the show over with."
Stick a sock in the peacock.
Stick a
I like
sock in
it.
the peacock. Okay,
Hello?
well,
I like it. Yeah, but we hear you, Jermaine. All
got
good,
my money
man.
in this socket.
All right, this last guy, I had to bring Hef Streams into this one. It's the first time I brought an external person into one of the intros. So, for Dre, there was a lot coming from Hef in terms of swears, all because Dre called that game against the Bears. What up, everybody?
I sure did call it, boy. I didn't hear a text from F after that. So I know. I told him, man, I was watching it. I was like, watch, it was going to be a turnover. Sure enough, it was.
Yeah,
Mike's
they had
the
the
game was
Bears
over.
beat.
I'm like, Mike, the game
It
is not
was,
over.
man. They had
It was not over.
If they didn't fumble that ball, they were going to run the clock out. That was their game to win. You know,
That was
or their
the plan,
game to
but
lose.
that running back, he fumbled before, and I
Yeah,
told
but
you, he fumbled.
Jaden. I mean, that was really Jay Daniels. I mean, he didn't handle the snap from the start. It was just a fluke play.
Well,
But that's how it goes.
all that love that Hef said for it, and then all that hate he said for him, then love again for him, then hate again. Al said, like he said, put your coat on, sit on the bench.
Put your coat on. Sit on
Put
the
your coat
bench.
on.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. That was a heck of a game, and
That was wild.
like I said, Hef, it wasn't no loss to me because I'm glad y'all lost. You know, we're the Eagles, so you gotta lose.
That's right, man. That's true. He was pissed. That was funny.
He said,
Oh, man.
Jaden threw the damn ball off his chest, man.
He launched it back there. He was like, yeah, man. He got a little too
Hey, with
excited.
your chest.
Yeah.
Hey, with your chest.
All right, let's talk about the Eagles. Guys, I'm going to start out with some stats. And my question to you is, what are the Eagles doing well? Listen to this. Eagles are 30th in offense, 28th in rushing offense, 29th in passing offense, 28th in sacks allowed, 25th in first downs per game, 20th in punt return average, last in kick return average, 27th on third down offense, 21st in defense, 26th in run defense, 27th in sacks, 24th in first downs allowed, 26th on third down defense. It goes on and on and on.
Stop.
It does.
Stop.
Oh, It's you could keep going, man. It's pathetic. Like I think this runs deeper than the offense, guys. And I told you from the beginning, Howie got too cute with the roster. You know. Now I'm not saying Jalen's helping matters. You know how I feel about Jalen. We'll get into him, but initial impressions, guys. Starting with you, Jermaine. What the hell is going on? You lose to a quarterback who doesn't have his top 2 wide receivers. He's a rookie, has only played in 1 game. I think had a concussion and they put him back when they probably shouldn't have. I don't know, Jermaine. What's going on here with this team?
I don't know.
Show some reaction, man.
I'm telling you.
Come on, he threw his hands up. Just said the hell of it.
He's like,
because if I start, Sal, if I start talking, I'm going to get pissed, and it's really going to be, disclaimers and all that stuff rolling all around. This is what I'm going to do.
Hey, we need some ratings. Come on now.
I don't know.
That is true.
I don't know. Y'all got this. I'm just rocking what y'all saying, man. Look, I don't know. I don't know. The panic mode has set in. I don't know. On the panic mode from 1 to 10, I say it's about a 7. It's a 7 or 8. Especially if they lose the next 2 games and you go into bye week. So, hey, I told Dre last week, I said, this is what I'm going to do. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Mike, is it – I mean, you heard the stats I was reading. Is it deeper than Hurts here? Is it coaching? I mean, it doesn't seem like doing anything well.
I mean, I think it's just, they got a tough schedule. I mean, they got some of the top teams that keep coming in for them to play. So that's not helping. And then, we talked about the offensive line, the struggles they've had with injuries and just the plays is not the same as last year. And then, the defense. The defense is maybe giving up the run, which is surprising. Of course, that second cornerback spot has always been questionable, still is questionable. But, they've been able to get run on. And that's, I think, hurting. I think that's hurting a lot. So I think, it's all phases. Special teams has saved the day a couple of times. A couple of games they should have lost. Honestly, that Rams game was dead to rights for the Rams. But, they blocked the kick. Blocked 2 of them, which is very unusual. But, yeah. I mean, I think it's just, it's a tough schedule.
Dre, when your top wide receiver comes out and says, I'm just here so I don't get fined, you're in bad shape. What is going on? I mean, there was a statement today saying that the Eagles were not getting rid of A.J. Brown at this point. How much more can this guy go until he gets completely frustrated and just like, I'm out?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's a wide receiver, first of all, so we know the diva drama behind that, right? Mm-hmm. Now, what's interesting is he's kind of like Jermaine's reacting. He's got his hands up in here, like, I don't know. I mean, it's a combination of a lot of things happening, and I'm going to piggyback off what Mike was saying about. Well, you asked Mike about the coaching. Mm-hmm. I personally feel that it's more so the coaching that trickles down all the effects of what's happening with the offense. Well, of course, offensive line got hurt and all that, but it's the coaching. And I really personally believe you don't have good coaching and stuff. Your players are going to react on that. Okay. I don't care how well athletic they are and all that. It comes down to coaching. We seen this happen to Eagles a couple of years ago when they tanked after 10 wins.
That's right.
And what happened there? I keep talking about the coordinator, Kevin Patullo. To me, is a vanilla guy, and it was hired by, Nick Sirianni, okay? And Nick Sirianni, well, he's been here, but I'm just saying Nick Sirianni gave him the head OC job, and you could see instantly what the team looked from last year to this year. And it's a combination, just not the wide receiver being upset. I actually think that Jalen Hurts is all messed up. He's been through 5 coordinators in his whole career, about 5 years of his career. And now he's with another one. And not only that, look at back to A.J. Brown. His routes are vanilla. He's just doing basic curl route, a basic hitch, a basic route. And, well, that's very predictable by the defense. So you're going to say, I wasn't in no meeting with y'all. We just walking in the parking lot to our cars. So it's a combination of all that. What you say, the hurt, Lane Johnson and and Dickerson, but to me, it's the coaching. And I'm going to put on right now, Nick Sirianni needs to step up and get a hold of his house. Because to me, he doesn't have it. And he needs to get that together. And that's the bottom line. If you're going against the Vikings this tomorrow, you lose to them, then back to the Giants and got embarrassed by them last week. You're talking about 3 losses straight, or 4. Well, we lost 2 already. That's 2 more losses straight. So,
yeah, you're gonna put Jordan Addison and company against Kenyon Mitchell and Ringo. We don't know if, I mean, who's playing in the Eagles secondary yet at this point. We don't know if Mitchell's going to be back. So you could have Ringo and who else playing quarterback in there now? I mean,
yeah,
it's scary. Like, Have says AJ Brown will be traded this offseason. He's also saying you got to remember, Dre, since the Eagles try to win with less just to keep teams guessing late in the season. Maybe.
Maybe.
We are 4-2, but it is a long season. We also have a lot of tough teams coming up, to Mike's point.
Yes.
Jermaine, I guess what worries me is I feel like Jalen is making, though, the same mistakes that he always made before, and he's not throwing the ball till somebody's wide open. He's not timing anything. Maybe that's part of the offensive problem. I don't know, but he does not seem right. He's got that deer in the headlights look again.
Before I even get into it, I read a stat, and this and have to be happy about this, is that his our boy that we fired, Brian Johnson. Guess what rank his offense is?
Yep.
8th in offense.
Wow, he's under the top 10. Wow.
So it top 10. So it goes back. It goes back to Nick Sirianni. He don't know what the hell he's doing as far as promoting people within and whatnot. So you got to take that out of his hands. I mean, Howie's got to, he's got to take it by the juggernaut and hire a decent coordinator. So, but going back to what you're saying, I mean, I kind of feel for Jalen. This is his 5th or 6th offensive coordinator. Yep. I mean, something's got to change, man, because as soon as we get a decent coordinator in here, here we go. We're right back to square one. They get hired for a head coaching job, So I don't know. It's kind of a mixture of both. When you get adjusted to a coordinator, you think you got something now, so you got to start all over. You got to feel him. You got to read him out and all that stuff. But I mean, he looked like he's looking at his first read, and then if his first read is not there, that's it.
Yeah,
and you got to keep going. So, but I don't know. Something's got to change. And like I said, I'm putting my hand. I don't know.
How do you overthrow Devontae Smith that wide open? I mean, that's just one of the examples. And then you throw that pick. That's rookie mistakes in my opinion. I'm sorry. I don't care how many coordinators you have. You're getting paid money to produce, and you're getting paid a hell of a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see the progression of him getting better. Am I missing something?
I think some of it is still just the offense being out of sync and that he's out of sync. And, we've always talked about Jalen being that quarterback that doesn't want to make the mistake. And sometimes by playing that way, he ends up making a mistake. I mean, I just think right now is just with things being out of sync, especially with the offensive line, that he's just, it's just a struggle. And I think it's just kind of trickled down to the whole team, where the whole team is just having a rough season. I mean, Saquon's not really making, last year you talked about, when Jalen Hurts was struggling, Saquon could pick him up. And then this year, that's not the case, You're seeing that. It's just, I don't know. It kind of reminds me of the year you guys went to the Super Bowl and lost to the Chiefs. And then that following season, with the new coordinators and everything. And even though you were winning, you just had that feeling like this doesn't feel real. Like it doesn't feel like a real good win, know? And it just kind of kept going and going until the dam finally broke. I'm not sure the dam's going to break this year, but it's just got that feeling.
Yeah.
Dre, we'll wrap this up. So where do they go from here? I guess the surprise to me is, I guess it's not the surprise with the 2 cornerbacks we had playing last week that got burned against those receivers who are not, I mean, and a rookie quarterback. I mean, come on. Like, Adoree Jackson should be ashamed of himself, especially for that tackle on the goal line. I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing either.
And Ringo got benched for Adoree Jackson, but because Kenyon Mitchell went out, now you had to put him in there. And you got two guys who couldn't make the team, couldn't ensure up a roster spot, both starting.
I think tomorrow is going to be the true test of where Philadelphia is going to be. If there's going to be basically a team just struggling through the whole season, or they're going to turn themselves around and try to become that Super Bowl contender again.
Yeah.
It's a big question mark above my head because I am really, really worried about the offense. You know, Jalen Hurts only ran in the last 3 games total, those combined games, he ran less than 60 yards. Like the game before we played Giants, he only ran 3 yards. Then in the Giants, he ran like 23, and I forgot the other one what he ran. So he's not even running like he used to because that's his MO. Like he runs to get open. Teams got to come up closer, and then he can get to hit the receivers. Like tomorrow, they got to play us straight out. Like why we are the Super Bowl champions tomorrow. I mean, it's just the bottom line.
Yeah, but it scares the hell out of me. You got Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. Most likely, now they say Kenyon Mitchell can play, but his hamstring is not 100%.
Yeah.
So you could have Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison against Ringo and Adoree Jackson. I'm just scared.
Yeah. But I still think a lot of the success for Minnesota is going to determine if they can actually run the ball or not. If their offensive line can actually get like Jordan Mason, opportunities to, to balance out that attack a little bit. Because you got to remember they had Carson Wentz back there. So, and he's okay. I mean, he's not the worst quarterback in the world, but still, he's not like some of the other quarterbacks you guys have faced, like the Baker Mayfields and out there, McVayville. Man, any other day I remember that quarterback's name, but Matthew Stafford. You're not playing those caliber type of quarterbacks right now with Minnesota. I mean, Jackson Dart, I think this, you didn't know what to expect from him. They just kind of were feeling themselves there. They had nothing to lose. So I kind of get that one a little bit of a fluke. But we'll see how tomorrow goes with the Vikings. It is a big game.
Vikings defense is pretty good. They do get pressure. I think the Eagles' best shot so far has been Dallas Goedert. He's been the best player so far. Yeah. So,
but what's interesting though, and Jermaine brought this up, hopefully it comes back, that Patullo, Kevin uses the tight end. Like that's his thing. So he uses the tight end a lot in his play calling scheme. So, he just got to get other pieces going.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be honest, guys. I mean, I know play calling is a big deal. I know, Katie's been talking about it. It's just like these play calling suck. Last year, it took a minute for Kellen Moore to get going. I mean, that offense, I didn't see a lot of creativity early on. It almost felt like it was, I got Saquon Barkley, and it's like, that's all I need to do is just call plays for him, and that's it. I didn't see a lot of shifts and motions. I didn't see a lot of pulls and traps and all that kind of stuff. It was just Saquon is special, and I look good because of that. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's necessary play calling. I think it's just, a lot of execution. I mean, guys are just not making the holes like they did last year for Saquon to run through, those kind of things. I think Jalen's always had this issue of, waiting till guys to get open before he throws it. He's never throwing to a spot. I mean, he can throw accurately to a guy that is open, and he can make a tough throw into a tight window, but he's got to be able to see the guy. He's just not going to blindly throw a ball and hope the guy is there. It's not his thing.
Yeah, and Hef's right. The Eagles haven't had those dominant 30-yard runs. And to your point, Mike, the reason why they haven't been able to get the running game started is because Saquon's getting hit earlier. It's a big difference last year where you can go 3.6 yards before you get hit. And this year you're going 1.5. I mean, that huge difference. You can't get that momentum going.
Right.
You just.
I agree.
So, and again, the offensive line's hurt. I don't think Cam Jurgens is playing particularly well right now. Lane Johnson looks like he's 100, and Dickerson's hurt.
Yeah.
Toth is horrible. So I don't even know why he's on the line. They got to do something about that. What are you going to put in though? Fred was it Fred Jackson or Johnson, whatever his name is again?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like not many options out there, right?
That's it. I mean, I'll be honest. Like, I don't even know if getting Hendrickson, yes, it will help, but if you don't have a secondary, I don't know. I think they need both, and I don't know. You're going to have to overpay at the trade deadline to get them. Yeah, and Howie already gave up a bunch of picks for Tank Bigsby, which has turned out to be a disaster. That guy can't even return a kickoff. I mean, come on. Like, this is, and that's what I'm saying. I think Howie's a little bit to blame here too. He had a very thin roster because, and they're saying, oh, well, they really tried to sign people from last year and they didn't come back. They had the opportunity to pay these guys and they didn't want to. He was hoping that he had the same thing that happened. Luckily, last year happened again this year. We had a couple rookies that played up, and that just didn't happen. It's not happening. It's not happening in the safety position. It's not happening at the cornerback position. And you lost Rodgers, and that was a huge loss. And you would have only had to pay him about $5 or $6 million per season.
Yeah.
So it's just, so Howie's partially to blame here too, because you look at the list of players he got rid of. I'm not saying you had to re-sign all of them, but it was a lot, and that was a lot of leadership too.
That's another thing too. The leadership is not there, as it was last season. I think that's a factor too, because I'm a little disappointed in Jalen Carter. How he's been acting. And we got Brian. Braun.
Yeah.
Zach Vaughn. Zach Braun is doing great, but we need more. I don't care how many linebackers we got, but we need that leadership back. So
we do, and I think they're going to wind up moving. They got a couple people coming back. On defense, I think they're going to have to get pressure from the linebacker spot again. I think they're going to have to, because they're not going to get it from the front that they got right now. Jalen Carter hasn't even played particularly well this year. How many sacks does he have this year?
I
don't think he had. One, maybe.
Yeah. What I will say, I think you do notice the difference when he's not in the game. I mean, 100%. He may not have a big impact when he's in, but certainly when he's out, you notice teams run right up in the middle.
The last time I checked,
can only do so much.
Right. Last time I checked, the Eagles didn't even have 10 sacks yet so far. See, everybody else is in double digits.
And that was the thing last year too. You had great cornerback play, but you were getting pressure with just your front four.
Yep.
Now you're not. So. All right, well, let's move it on, guys. I don't want to harp on this too long because we got to get to some of these games, but let's kick it off. Hopefully Jermaine will come back here. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he's having connection issues, but I told him to use his phones, but hopefully he'll get back. Let's start out. Mike, Falcons of 49ers, your boy Kittle back in the house, finally. He's going to play this week. So what do you got?
Well, I'm going to take San Francisco, but I'm almost taking them just because it's my team. I really thought that the Falcons, when I looked at that matchup before they beat Buffalo, I was just kind of like, oh, San Francisco should be able to hang with the Falcons. And I saw they did the Buffalo. I'm like, oh, shoot, this might be a bad game. But I'll still take San Francisco just because they're at home. And then they have pleasantly surprised me. Teams that I thought they would really struggle against. I mean, they gave Tampa Bay a pretty good fight until, that really the play that broke the dam was Baker in that 16-yard scramble when no one could tackle him. That kind of broke the game open.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But until then, it was pretty competitive. And Mac Jones is at it again. He's starting. So like to see how Mac Jones does when Kittle's in the lineup and, see if he does pretty good. Worried about the defense, of course. Fred Warner's my guy. Now, basically, the whole entire defense is rookies and guys who weren't there last year. I mean, there's no veterans return other than Diamador Lenore. So I'm still going to take the Niners. I think it's going to be a field goal, Eddie Pinheiro kind of game.
Yeah, Dre, they're going to have to stop Bijan Robinson without Fred Warner. That doesn't seem like a winning formula.
Let me tell you, man, it doesn't. But, man, can BJ do another 200-something yards, total? Against the 49ers,
fire, man.
I mean, he probably can. And then you got Drake London, right? That's the heck of a receiver on that side. I mean, matchups wise, looking at this, man, I mean, you guys are pretty equally matched up, honestly. But defensively, interceptions, like you guys are 31st. Y'all have none.
They have none. I don't have none. They haven't
Y'all
picked the
have
ball
no
up yet.
Y'all
I've
haven't
never
picked the
seen
ball
anything
yet.
like that ever.
Neither have I.
6 games, they have 0 interceptions.
Zero
Like no,
interceptions.
I've never seen that.
I haven't either, man.
Crazy.
I mean, you guys are home, so hopefully that'll help to get
Yeah.
something going.
Mm-hmm.
But I was impressed with Atlanta. I mean, San Fran, yes, you guys are 4-2, right? Or 4, what do you got?
Yeah, 4-2.
You're 4-2.
Somehow.
Somehow, right. And make a long story short, Sal, Mike, I'm taking Atlanta. I think Atlanta's going to take it.
I don't fault you for taking Atlanta. I mean, trust me. I mean, after I saw the only thing that got me about Atlanta right now is that that's the same team that lost 30-0 to Carolina.
I know.
Like, how did that happen? You know, there were no injuries. They just somehow, I don't know what happened that day. You know,
Hef's talking smack, man.
Oh,
Hef's
no, it's
talking
okay.
smack.
Boy, no, it's okay. He can get it in because he's gonna be mad at me in about 15 minutes. So,
It worked out well for me when I jumped out the window with Dre last week, so I'm gonna do it again on this one. Sorry, Mike. I gotta pick the Falcons on this one.
Trust me, I don't think that's. I think they're even favored. I don't think after what they did to Buffalo, I can understand why people would pick them.
Yeah, so we'll see. But I think it's too much firepower. I think with that, it's too many injuries for San Fran, and I think they're gonna have a tough one. I don't think it's gonna be a complete blowout, but I think they're gonna have a rough time. All right, we got let's get to it. Commanders and Cowboys. Everyone is saying this is going to be an absolute shootout. It's I think Diggs is not playing for the Cowboys now because he some type of team discipline. It's Cowboys. Here we go. It is a mess right now. But the Cowboys can score points. They can't stop a little league football team, but they can score a lot of points. So Mike, I don't know. What do you got?
Well, that's just a little about 2 minutes out of 15 minutes. But look, I'm taking the Cowboys. And yes, their defense is terrible. You know, I think Washington's offense, as Hef says, is not good either. Dak getting CeeDee Lamb back, I think that offense is just, Dak's going to cook. I just honestly think Dak's going to – he's been quietly doing pretty good this season. But, the defense has been the story, so they haven't talked about the offense, even with CeeDee Lamb out. So him coming back, I just think they're going to be too much for Washington. I just think it's just going to be they'll get a quick lead, and then I think Washington will be playing a lot of catch-up, but it's just they're not going to catch up enough. So I got Dallas.
All right, Trey, what do you think? Commanders at Cowboys, though.
Well, Sal, you and I Eagles fan, I don't want neither one of them to win.
Can they tie?
Can they tie? Well, the Cowboys did tie. So
yep, Green Bay. They
tied with the Packers. Listen, defensively wise for Washington, they're pretty good, and they're like 6th in the league in sacks. They have 18 sacks, right? Dak, you know how he gets sometimes, man. He gets that kind of cement bucket kind of thing or whatever. If the line is going to be won by Washington at Dallas's home, in that sense, I'm going to say Washington is going to win this game. But I lost confidence, though, in Jaden Daniels. I did. Like, he's making some, I guess, like last year, rookie mistakes, which he was a rookie. Now it's a sophomore slump, and teams got footage on him. He's really got to step up. He's got to watch his turnovers. He's got to watch that, especially the running back, too, they got as well. Number 22, I don't know his name.
Bill, yeah.
Garland.
Yeah, let's call him Bill. Yeah.
And Hef says Commanders can only win by controlling the clock and running it out. So that's Dan Quinn. So listen, man, as much as, like you said, they got Pickens too. CeeDee Lamb is back. Dak in the last week was playing like he was an MVP. I don't know, man. If I said defense, I'm going to take the Cowboys. I'm going to take the Cowboys.
Well, I like your point, Dre, about the defense of the Commanders being 12th. However, your secondary is still an issue. They got back end issues back there. The Flying Lou, come on, man. That guy is not right, Hef. So they have major issues on the back end of that defense. How they're going to hold up against CeeDee Lamb and Pickens, that's going to be a tough matchup for them. I think this is going to be a shootout. I think both teams are not going to be able to stop the other team. It might come down to who has the last possession. I do think in the end, though, I will agree with Trey. I think Washington's just going to have a little too much, or Dallas rather is going to have a little too much firepower for Washington. I do think it'll be Dallas in the end, especially because it's in Dallas. So, yeah, a tough one for them. Hopefully another, tough game for Hef here, but we'll see what happens. You never know. Dallas defense is awful. Hef, I get you. Have you all watched them play? Yes, but the problem is it goes two ways. So Washington's defense has to stop them too.
And not only that, Hef, yes, the defense is awful, but you know how your team turnovers is basically cancel that out. You guys got to stop turning the ball over. And you turned it over in the wrong time too last week. So come on. Turnovers, pal.
And Dallas defense is awful, but you know how division games go. All of a sudden, defense all of a sudden shows up. I mean, Dallas defense wasn't bad against the Eagles. They're bad against every other team they played since, So it's just when they play in the division, there's a familiarity there. But yeah, Washington's defense has struggled. I mean, one thing that's not really talked about is that the Cowboys have been running the ball too. Their running back that they got has actually been able to help balance things out. I mean, offensively, the Cowboys have been doing some things. It's that defense has been so atrocious, but I think they could do enough, to hold off Washington in Dallas.
Yeah, Williams is on my fantasy team. You're all right. He's been playing very well. He didn't have a big game last week, but the week before, he tore it up.
Yeah.
So I just think last week's game plan didn't quite fit his needs, but he's definitely a monster back there, for sure. So, all right, last game here. We'll talk about. We won't go to the other ones because I know we want to do some other stuff here, but Bucks and Lions, guys. Bucks are at Detroit this time. Rumor has it that Evans is coming back. The rookie Big E, I call him. He's going to be 50-50 shot to play. Their other receiver, Godwin, is definitely out. So Baker's got some wide receivers banged up. But, Mike, is it going to be enough to get past Detroit here?
They're in Detroit, correct?
They are in Detroit.
No, I think Detroit, I think Detroit got really embarrassed by Kansas City. I mean, that was just, I really was surprised that they didn't put up more of a fight. But yeah, I think I like Baker. I mean, they've been playing really good. Baker's been playing high quality football. I mean, he is fearless, and you can tell that carries on to the rest of the team because of that. I just think that Detroit offensively, it's just, I still got questions about Todd Bowles' defense. I just still think that they're not that great. And I think they're going to have a hard time shutting down Gibbs and Amon-Ra St. Brown and all those offensive weapons that they got. Detroit. I got Detroit. It's too much power.
All right.
I have to agree with that. I think this is actually the game of the week. Detroit definitely got a lot of power. But Tampa, they got their confidence, and I'm seeing a little more consistency with Baker and Mayfield, honestly. But I agree. Gibbs and Amon St. Brown, the other guys they got. I think Detroit will pull that game out, but it's a 5-1 team versus a what are they 4-2?
I think Detroit's 4-2. Yeah, they lost
4-2.
Yeah,
4-2.
4-2. So. This is where I'm going to say the coach Campbell can go forward on fourth down pretty much every play.
Yeah,
I think because Todd Bowles is going to be blitzing every damn play. So why don't Campbell just go for it on all four downs, the whole game? So this is going to be interesting. I got Detroit.
Jermaine, Tampa Bay Bucks at the Detroit Lions. Who do you like?
Tampa.
You like Tampa?
Enough said.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
I thought you were going to throw your hands up again and go, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I should have said. I don't.
It's fun. Y'all believe in Tampa, man. I don't got y'all hooked on them.
Yeah, now you do. Yeah,
you do, Mike.
It was
you
like,
do.
why are you talking about Tampa?
I got Detroit.
Baker Mayfield, man. I mean, I think they could take it. It's going to be close. It's going to be a good game because they're both 5-1, correct?
No,
or 4-2. Detroit lost to Kansas.
4-2 is Detroit because they lost against Kansas City. Yeah, but I like Tampa. I like Tampa.
Okay.
This is a tough one for me. I think because it's at the Lions, I think the Lions are going to want to show something here. I do think that the Lions will wind up pulling this one out. I think it's going to be very close. I think if the Lions can establish a running game with Montgomery and Gibbs, I think it's going to be tough for Tampa to stop that. So the question is, how well will Tampa's defense hold up against those two running backs who can be lights out? You also got a pretty good wide receiver and Amon St. Brown out there as well. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. It's going to be very close, but I do think Detroit will wind up just about eking it out. A couple of things have put in here. The Lions are the biggest pretending team of all time. He just don't believe in football in the Motor City. He thinks that Tampa wins. And yes, Ibuka is out though. I knew he was unsure whether he was going to play. I guess they finally decided not to push him. So
Mike is back. Mike Evans is back.
Mike Evans is back. So it's funny because I was going to let go of Detroit's defense and fantasy, but I'm like, I don't think the Bucs wide receivers are going to be playing. So I hung on to them a little bit. It will be interesting to see if they can hold. But otherwise, I would have probably dropped Detroit's defense. If all those three wide receivers were playing, I wouldn't be touching that right now with Baker. Yeah, because he has played well lately. So. All right, Mike, I believe you got a presentation, and then I have a little game that we'll play. So what do you got, my friend?
All right. So real quick, let me see if I can share my screen. So I was messing around with AI a little bit.
Oh, shoot.
I thought this would be funny.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, wait a minute.
Let me see if this works. I don't need to share audio. All right. So you guys can see my screen, right? And it's showing us.
Yes.
All right. So now you see a picture, right?
Oh, shoot. Yep.
All right. So you remember this picture that we took about 2 years ago?
Yep.
We all got it together in Philly, right? So I said I would do like a little bit of a test to see what AI would do. So I tried three different AIs and then tried different things with it. So the first, what I tried to do was anime style picture, and then the next one was a caricature. So this was what Copilot generated as anime style.
I like it.
I was like, I like this one. It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
So then I said, all right, let me mess around a little bit. So I said, let me make it fun.
Do I have a LeBron jersey on?
I love my racing helmet.
You got LaFraud. You have a LaFraud jersey.
LaFraud jersey. Oh, that's awesome. I love it.
Oh, that is hilarious.
You got a Howie tattoo.
Oh
my
God. Jermaine has an ice cream sandwich.
That is awesome.
My mouth. No,
ice cream sandwich. All 12 of them.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Of course, I got a full stick.
Yeah,
And then Jay's got the racing helmet.
Yeah,
So
that's hysterical.
That's hilarious.
I love it.
So I'll send these to you guys. So then I did the caricature.
What is this? What?
This is a character, character. When you make people with funny looking eyes and stuff, big lips and stuff. Yeah. So this
Look
is
at Jermaine. Jermaine's great.
He looks like Steph Jordan.
Those thick ass eyebrows, man. What the hell, man?
Looks like Steph Jordan, all serious.
That's right. You missed Gray's Sprite bottle. Oh shoot!
All right.
Now,
So
you
that
like
was
Jeff Lurie.
So this was so Copilot is Microsoft's AI, right? I did Copilot also where I try to make it like we're older. So I said make us look older.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I did let me see, this was like a nighttime thing.
Oh,
we're still old though.
We got to go. Yo, Sal look like the boss.
Yeah, man. I look like Mario. What the hell?
Hey, Mario.
Yeah, I don't know what you think was thinking.
Oh, that's hilarious. Mike,
So
you like
then-
somebody's uncle.
All right.
Oh,
my God.
Yeah, so this was the old picture.
Wow.
What the hell happened to me? I changed the color.
Yeah, I look like I died, man. What happened? Jeez.
It's Jermaine, the real.
Damn, Jermaine.
Oh my
No.
goodness.
It's only a couple years away, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then I did. This was like in the future. So I said do like a futuristic
God.
look.
That's great.
That's hilarious.
So that was Copilot. So then I tried Chat GPT and I said do anime style. So this is what Chat GPT did.
Damn,
That was
Mike,
pretty cool too.
Yeah,
You know,
I
they made
like
me
that.
look huge, right? You know, then I said give me a San Fran hat. You can tell it's AI because certain
nice.
things don't look legit.
Right.
But
oh, that's
but
hilarious.
yeah, this one was not too bad. This was pretty cool.
I like that.
Then I did the Chat GPT caricature. So I gave you a LeBron hat.
That's awesome.
Mike Tyson punch out.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
You can see I got a big face.
Oh my God.
Oh
That's
my
hilarious.
God. The fraud hat, Sal, the fraud.
There you go, man.
Wow.
That's it.
All right, so then I did Grok. And
Oh,
I don't know what
man.
the hell
Like
Grok was
anime?
thinking. I said, do anime style. It totally changed us. It made us white guys. I was just like, what the heck's going on, man? It made sound tall. It deleted
Wait.
one of us. I'm like,
Wow.
what's going on?
Somebody's gone. Who's gone?
Yeah.
Yeah, it deleted
You.
you.
Oh, I'm gone.
Yeah,
Wow.
man. I was like, what's going on with Grok, man? Elon's back there throwing some stuff on it. And then I did Grok as I said, do a caricature. It's like,
Oh,
what
man.
is this?
What is
I
that?
was like, man, I was
God.
like, that looks terrible, man. It sounds like he's from the Goonies, man. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
what
like-
is that?
You know what this is?
Oh,
This is
it's like, oh
this is
my
bad as using
God.
Bing as your browser.
If I just start screaming, "Hey, you guys," I'm in trouble. Look at that, man.
Yeah,
That's
and then I
incredible.
said, do a caricature, another one. I said, try again, Grok.
Damn,
And then Grok
where's
did
my
this,
head?
and it's still.
I
I
know.
was just kind of like,
Yeah.
man. So yeah, Grok,
I got
Grok failed.
deleted. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Grok failed the
funny.
test on this one.
Or I'm behind
But
you. I'm
yeah,
hidden.
but yeah,
Mhm.
that was just wanted
That's
you guys to see. I
awesome.
thought that'd be
That's
funny, man.
That was
I love
hilarious.
it.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
awesome.
Oh,
my
man, that was
God.
funny.
Oh, that was great. I don't know how I can top that, but that was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll send those to you guys.
Yeah, absolutely,
Some of those.
Still, half man, you made me laugh. Mike Tyson's punch out.
Yeah. Grok has the stadium looking like a dump. Oh my God, that's funny.
Yeah, I was like,
LeBron
Wow.
slander. Of course, we're going to LeBron slander, man. So, you know, no doubt
Yeah,
about
That's
it.
hilarious.
Oh, man.
That was great,
Wow.
Mike.
That was great.
That was a good one.
Ah.
That was a good one.
That was
All right, awesome. All right. So the game this week, guys, is he the one or is he done? All right. So
Okay.
I'm going to
All
give
right.
you a name. Is he the one or is he done?
Okay.
So here we go. First one, Cheetah, Tyreek Hill.
Ah,
He's done.
that was nasty, man. I don't know. He'll never get back to where he was before, and he was before he even got hurt. You know, he took a step back. Yeah, that's it. He's done.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean, this-
done.
I hate to say it. I think
It's
so. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
he's what,
Shame.
30.
He knew it. I
33?
think he knows it too. He knows it. He knows it.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be interesting to see how quickly. I mean, you know, they're saying he can come back in a year, but I don't know. Granny got a lot of kids, so he may have to work, but still, it's you know. But yeah, I think he's done.
I said Cheetah is done.
All right, so it sounds like a consensus here. He's done. Next one, guys. Debo's favorite, CJ Gardner-Johnson.
Ooh.
Mm.
What do you think?
Depends
That's
on
a
what
tough
team.
one.
I don't think he's done.
He the one in
It depends
Philly.
on what place.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
If he
he's
comes
done
back
with
to
everybody
Philly,
else.
yeah. Apparently, he just don't want to play anywhere else but Philly. You know, because he left a bad taste in his mouth when he left
Right.
to Houston when they traded him. Then he worked himself out of there. Baltimore, I don't even think he walked into the facility and they cut him. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what he
So-
did is he went to all those teams and kept talking about Philly. You know, it's
Yeah,
like, when I was in
yeah.
Philly, we would do it this way. And it's like, y'all doing it wrong. You know, you get that employee that shows up. It's like, yeah, my old job, we used to do it just like this. You know, that's what he was
I'm telling
doing.
you right now, if Philly loses this game on Sunday, they're calling for and the secondary plays horrible like they did last week. Yeah, you got no choice but to bring them back. That's just my opinion. You know, you have no choice. You know,
So it sounds like you
that's
guys
what
are saying they're not done then.
huh?
Yeah,
It
I
sounds
guess
like you're saying he's not done.
he's the one
No,
for
he's
Philly,
not.
I think.
No, he's
I
not.
don't
Yeah,
think
unless
it
he
will.
goes. Yeah, if he doesn't go to Philly, he goes somewhere else. Yeah, he's done. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
apparently, if he comes to Philly, he's out.
Mhm.
Still got some stuff left in the tank with him. So
All
every
right.
time he's here, they go to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Good point.
yeah, that's true.
All right, let's talk about this next guy, Mr. Fumble, Derrick Henry. The one, or is he done?
He's the one. I don't think he's done.
I think he's done.
I don't think he's done.
No, it's just
I don't think so.
Jim Harbaugh, man, he just got bad defense. I mean, it's just things ain't going right for him. I'm sorry, John Harbaugh.
He's over 30.
Oh yeah,
He's over
Henry.
30, right?
He's over 30, but he's still a beast, in my opinion.
I don't know.
I don't think he's done.
I thought he was done last
so.
year, but he turned it around. So I think he's done. I think he's done.
Yeah, I think he's done, guys. I think this is a tail end. But
what made him done? I mean, why?
Huh?
Why do you say he's done?
When's the last time you saw him fumble? I mean, he's fumbling. He's fumbling all over the place, and I think the tape is out. You know what I mean? You risk if he's not going downhill, he's nothing.
That's right.
You know what I mean? If he's not going down, but if you make him switch and go to it, and that's what people have been doing, he can't do nothing. He's a downhill runner. Once he gets downhill and gets to that second level, yeah. But if you make him change directions or if he's got to shift somewhere, yeah, I think he's done. I think he's done. I think NFL is starting to figure him out.
Hef disagrees with you, Jermaine. He's saying he's still king, but we'll find out.
85 years old.
Yeah.
Well, I think also you got to add factor Lamar. Lamar is the X factor that when he's in the game and Henry's in the game, then that opens up Henry a little bit because you don't know who's going to run the ball. So I do think there's a little bit of just Lamar being out is taken away from Henry. I don't think he's done. He might be done at the end of the season. I mean, he's had a fumble, and this happened, at the worst time. It happens in the fourth quarter. Something about the fourth quarter with him fumbling, but I think he'll pull it together. He might be done at the end of the season and be like, I'm not playing no more. My body hurts, but I can't. I got to see it in person. I just can't believe he's done.
Yeah,
team is struggling.
All right, next one, guys. When he doesn't have 350-pound linemen tackling him on a game-winning touchdown pass, your boy Aaron Rodgers, Dre. Is he one or is he done?
He's rejuvenated. Pittsburgh, somehow it's working well for him there, even though they did lose Thursday night. But I don't think he's done. I thought he was done at the Jets. For some reason, it's just working for him in Pittsburgh.
I don't know. What do you guys think, Jermaine, Mike? You done?
I don't think he's done. I mean, I think that's I thought he was going to have a pretty good season with Pittsburgh. I think they just needed some good quarterback play. It just sucks that they finally get someone who can play decent quarterback, and then the defense all of a sudden is just like as bad as the Ravens defense. I mean, Aaron Rodgers sat there, led them to a game-winning touchdown, and then the defense is basically, I don't know what they were thinking. I'm like, it's Blitzburg, right? Blitz. Mm-hmm. And that's the last thing they did on that drive. They played prevent, and they prevented them from winning. I'm like, man, throw the kitchen sink as Joe Flacco. Like, just send everybody, man. He'll short circuit, but they just let Joe sit back there and get comfortable throwing them all. Jamar Chase and then T. Higgins made Jalen Ramsey look like he was just the worst cornerback in the world. But Aaron Rodgers not done, man. I don't think so.
All right, I got a couple more here. Mike McDaniel, guys. Let's go to coaches.
Done. I like him, but he's done.
Wait a minute. Who?
Mike McDaniel.
Dolphins coach.
Miami's coach.
They're talking about bringing him to Philly.
Yeah, he should come to Philly.
Doug Peterson's going to be the next
take over Kevin.
So
yeah, he's done. He's done in Miami.
All right, next one, guys. Kevin Patullo.
He's done.
He's been done ever since he was, introduced as offensive coordinator.
Yeah, when he got promoted. When he got promoted to offensive coordinator, I'm like, here we go.
I mean, Jalen Hurts. You see Jalen Hurts' face. He's like, how he has that face. He has that straight face, and then he's like, he really couldn't give an answer. You know what I mean? He couldn't give an answer. He tried to sugarcoat it, but he knows. He's like, man, we done.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. If I only got two choices, then I gotta say he's done. I think it's still too early, but if I gotta pick one, I say he's done.
Well,
that's what we said. That's what we said with Brian Johnson. Look what Brian Johnson's doing in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
So, I like I said,
for a second there is what you said with Kellen Moore too. I mean, it
I didn't
wasn't
say that.
pretty early.
I never said that. Dre
Just give
and
it
them, I
time.
never
Give it
said-
time. Give it
Yeah.
time.
Look,
You know,
How much more time?
This is what I got.
Did you hear all the list that Sal put us in the bottom of the division? I mean, the bottom.
That's what I'm saying. That's just stop it. He kept going.
Yeah.
How much more do? How much more do you want to say?
24,
It's
26,
time.
I have more. I have more.
I know you did. That's why I said stop.
Yeah.
Fire Joe Witt now.
All right. I have a few more, but we'll just go to this last one here really quickly. I don't know why I put this in here. I just get a funny feeling about this guy, Micah Parsons. Is he the one or is he done?
Who's that?
Parsons?
Micah.
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 Sorry,
No,
I say Micah. Micah.
He's
Sorry.
I mean, I think
I
he's the
corrected it
one.
right away. I'm
Oh, I
like,
heard it's
Micah.
Micah.
Is it Micah or
okay.
Micah? I don't
No,
know.
it's Micah.
Micah.
Is it Micah?
But
Okay.
no, he's not
Michael,
done.
Micah.
No, I don't
Micah.
think he's done.
You don't think he's
No,
done?
he's not done.
No.
As long as he doesn't do his podcast while he's playing football.
Yeah, I wonder, is he still doing this podcast?
I haven't heard
anything about
anything.
it.
I haven't heard either.
I haven't heard
They
anything.
might have told him, like, look, you come in here, look,
You come to Green Bay. There ain't no podcast,
Right.
pal.
Yeah, they might have signed, they
Yeah.
might have did something. You know, they might have had a claimer. Because I was like, dang, I haven't heard nothing about Micah's podcast, you know?
Yeah.
Interesting.
They probably did say something to him.
Yeah,
You know,
interesting.
that Jerry was all about it because as far as Jerry's concerned,
Yeah,
it
it's
was
publicity.
if he's talking, it's publicity. If it talks about the Cowboys, negative or positive, it's all
Yeah,
it's
that's
all good
all
publicity
money,
to him.
man. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Sal,
I
I
got
got
one
one for
more.
you guys.
Oh, I was
go
gonna
ahead.
give one
You
more.
go, Sal. You go. You might have the same one I have. Go ahead.
Travis Swift.
I don't have that one, but
We'll get to yours, Mike, after it. Definitely get to yours.
Travis
I
Swift.
picked him as comeback.
That says it all
player
right
for
there.
My
You
Geno
call him
Smith year,
Travis
so
Swift.
You think he's done, Mike?
I don't think so. Because I mean, remember, I picked him to be my comeback player this year. So I think
Oh.
I think he's.
I didn't know that.
I forgot you picked
Yeah.
Travis Kelce to come
I
back.
did. I said he was going to have a much better year than last year. I said he's not going out, like a sucker. But, I mean, he dropped that pass against the Eagles, and that looked real bad. But I think Kansas City's starting to come around in the shape, man. They finally got some weapons, and I think that's just going to help Travis Kelce out a lot, too. And I think
I was
he's
gonna
going to
say
start
that.
having a big presence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rashid Rice is back. This
Yeah.
week.
I mean, they really did take it to Detroit, man. I
They
was
don't
like,
have a running
damn.
game. They still don't have a running game.
Nope.
True.
I-
That is
like,
true.
I'm not all, and you're going to put that on Mahomes throwing 48, 50 times a game. And then, if he's got to put this game on his back, then he's going to do some Houdini stuff that's going to catch up to him. You need some type of running game, or some type of running presence. You know what I mean? So
Big Red.
drop everybody back like we did last year in Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Drop everybody back in zone because they don't respect your running game. You know what I mean? Drop everybody back and let Mahomes figure it out.
Yeah. Don't underestimate the Kool-Aid guy. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How old is he? How old is he?
Andy?
Yeah,
Hold
right.
on. I'll find out 1
70?
second.
Not
here.
70 yet. He's like 66 or something.
Is he?
How old is Andy Reid? He's 67.
Oh, all right. He's pushing
67.
it.
Yeah.
Pushing.
Mahomes. So he says Mahomes is the running back. Yeah, that is the running game. That
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Mahomes.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see what
Yeah.
happens. Mike, who you got? Sorry, bud. Who did you
So
want
I
to-
got a tough one. This
Okay.
one's tough for me to even throw out there. CMC.
Ooh.
He's done.
He's back, man. He's back. He's having a good quiet season. Nobody's not saying nothing about him. He's having an okay season, Mike. I'm just saying. I mean,
It's like he's having a really good season, but
Yeah.
it's like when you're so used to seeing it, what he hasn't had is the explosive plays, and that's what happened 2 years ago, where if he touched the
know.
ball,
I know.
he was going to the house.
I
And
know.
now it's like he's catching everything, making plays, but they're the quiet. I
Yeah.
got you a first down kind of play,
I thought he was going to
in
be done by this time. I thought he would have had
Yeah.
some new injury by this time. You know what I mean? So I don't think he's.
I just think he's just got fresh legs right now. Let's see how he keeps going. I don't know.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah. I thought the miles would have caught up to him. Most definitely, I thought the miles would have caught up. To him.
Yeah.
But he had a good rest though.
Yeah. Well,
Man.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's doing.
I see. I mean, I think he's the one. I mean, honestly, he's the Niners offense right now in a lot of ways. So he's got to be the one. But it's just that feeling because you're so used to CMC making big plays, and now it's just making plays, but not big plays. There's no splash plays that you're used to seeing. So it feels like he's gone.
Yep.
Well,
One CMC on his one knee. Yeah, it is the truth. It is.
Hit one
Yeah,
knee
yeah.
from a tie in 2 years like Adam
y'all got an
Thielen.
easy. You know what? Y'all got an
Yeah.
easy schedule, so maybe he don't need all these explosive. I mean, well, granted, you guys got injuries and you guys being plagued by injuries and stuff, but I mean, look at your schedule. I mean,
Man, I know, but it's frustrating because it's taken like everything to win these games against teams.
Yeah,
that
I
you
know,
expect to-
yeah.
You know, it's like it's taking every effort. I mean, if we didn't have Eddie Pinheiro, I don't know what would happen. If
Yeah.
Jake Moody was back there, they'd be 0-6. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just
I don't know, man.
Uh,
Moody proved you wrong against Washington.
Yeah.
Well, I got one.
he still missed one. He
Yeah,
wasn't
he
perfect
did.
that night.
But he won
And
the
if
one.
Washington didn't play, only because they gave him a
Mike,
20-yard
you know
field goal
what?
because
I
Washington
just
couldn't
really-
play
I
no
thought-
defense.
I lost all respect with the 49ers because I told Dre the other night, I'm like, Jake Moody, the 3rd round pick. That's all I can say. It's like the 3rd round. You picked a kicker in the 3rd round, then you cut him 2 years later, man. That's a waste. You know, I'm like, oh my God.
No, it was.
He was
It
hard.
was, but you know that it's that whole thing of when you come out the Super Bowl and you look at your team and you're just kind of like, damn, we got like every position filled. So you're like, what do we do? And they took a gamble on a 3rd round kicker like it was nothing because they kind of it was like a luxury pick. It comes back to bite them
I just
now
wanna
because of
go
all the
back.
injuries. But
Go back to that 3rd round. Yeah, go back to that 3rd round, Mike, to see who was available before you picked up Jake Moody. That's what I want to see.
yeah. You know how this hindsight's 2020 now. Yeah, I'm sure there was a line.
I don't know. I'm gonna be funny to say
well.
Justin Jefferson was available.
Nah,
Yeah. No, don't go there. You
But I
guys,
got one for you.
Jalen
I got
Reagor.
one for you guys.
Who's that?
Pretender or contender? I mean, 'cause just like Hef said, that Detroit's a
Okay.
pretender.
Okay.
And I lost my connection with that's another thing I'm pissed off about. But anyway, you see my caption should be 0-6. Are we pretenders or contenders?
Who, the Eagles or who?
Yeah, Eagles should be 0-6.
We should be 0-6.
I think
Think about it, man. I looked at all those highlights for those 6 games, and I was telling Dre, I said, you know what? Everything should be saying that we should be 0-6. Pretender or contender, Sal?
Right now, pretender.
Yeah, you can. All right. For the rest of the season, do you think that we're going to be pretenders?
I don't think so. I don't think they have the depth.
Yeah,
I just don't think they have the depth.
It's looking like 2023, Mike.
It is.
It's looking like 2023.
It is.
Right? It is.
Yeah.
And that's the scary thing. You know what I mean? And it's worse. 2026 is worse than 2023 because now you got AJ chirping. You know what I mean? So, and then he's not happy. So, yeah, I right now, like I said, here I go.
But I mean, honestly, it seems like a lot of teams feel like they're pretenders. I can't think of a team that I feel comfortable with. I mean, unfortunately, right now the team you probably feel most comfortable with is the Colts, and it's still hard to believe that they're even that.
You feel comfortable with
I can't. It just makes my stomach upset. But I mean, they're probably the team that's playing the most consistent football.
Can you believe that, Jermaine?
I mean,
they're the best team in the league.
I mean, Tampa. Aside from beating my team, they won every other game by the skin of their teeth, right? Green Bay, we thought they were something when they came out, and then they got upset by Cleveland, and all of a sudden they look like they're not all there. Detroit, it's like, oh man, they got their act together, they blow out somebody, then all of a sudden they lose. I don't know who to call actual contender right now, other than the Colts.
I think the Chiefs.
And I don't want to say that.
The Chiefs are trending. The Chiefs are trending in the right direction.
Yeah, they're
the
trending.
only thing is, I'm just concerned about their
run
I mean,
game.
I'm not. I mean, it's a concern about the run game. That's all.
Yeah,
And
I mean, even
you put that
Buffalo.
on. Huh? Yeah.
Even Buffalo, I thought they were a contender, man. And then they came out, and then what the heck happened with them? And their defense is garbage. They can't stop nobody. That's going to hold them back.
That's true too.
That's what Hef said. Is the Bills' defense done? Well, you have to have a defense before it's done. Of course, I can't say, but the Eagles' defense is not much better right now, Dre. So I can't.
You're right. Yeah, that's true.
But as of right now, with the season, the first quarter of it. And Mike, you got to look at New England Patriots too. They're pretty sneaky.
Patriots. May is
the
it's a
Patriots.
beast. May
I
is
mean, you got Drake May and you
Mm-hmm.
got Vrabel getting that team together. I mean, it's getting interesting.
Yeah.
Man.
And I hate to say another team that I think looks balanced is Seattle. I hate to
Really?
say it. Seattle
Really?
is balanced, man. Sam Darnold in that offense can put up some points, and that defense can make some plays. They're pretty balanced. I hate it, but they've been quietly getting stronger out there.
They're good, but they're not the Legion of Boom.
No. I mean, no. They look a little more balanced and kind of, every team has okay, I got a good offense, no defense, or I got no offense and a good defense, and then you got Indianapolis, who's kind of got a mix of both. I think Seattle's got a pretty good balance of both, and New England seems to have a pretty good balance of both. So yeah, I know half. Don't I hate it, but they look pretty solid.
Chickens.
I mean, Sam Darnold will eventually short circuit. I mean, it's inevitable, but until that happens, they look pretty good.
He's seeing ghosts.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys might have talked about it when I was off the air and whatnot, but just to go back to the coordinators and stuff like that, you know how Steve Magnolia is still with the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I believe they're paying him head coach money. That's why he's paying them. If you pay these coordinators head coach money, I guarantee you wouldn't, especially with us, you wouldn't have this problem. You wouldn't have this problem at all. Everybody jumping ship. You finally found a good coordinator. He's only there for a year and jumps ship. I mean, you're spending all this money on this talent. Now, that's the one thing I don't agree with. With how pay that coordinator some head coach money. Guarantee they won't leave. They won't leave.
Well, I can't say it's a guarantee. I mean, Kellen Moore.
But you know what I'm saying.
If you get head coach money and actually get to run a team versus head coach money to not run a team, and your dream is to run a team, you're gonna go run a team. So I think Jerry had him say, because he was supposed to take over as the Cowboys coach, and that whole thing fell apart. And I think Kellen Moore just had that. You know what? I gotta go show up Jerry, so I gotta become a head coach somewhere, so I can just show Jerry that he made a mistake.
Yeah, but 1 year, I mean, you can't form. That's what's happened with the Patriots. Patriots with Josh McDaniels, with all those championships and all that stuff. I mean, you kept everything intact, so that's I look. If you want to do the formula, you do the formula like New England. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and then where's Josh McDaniels at right now? He comes right back home. To be a quarterback.
I just before we wrap up though, I did want to get Jermaine's opinion because he was off the air. I was talking about Jalen Carter. What the hell is he doing this year? He's not exactly
I have no idea. He's out of shape.
I'm gonna do what Jermaine said.
His mind is not right. Yeah. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. You supposed to be, and I don't know if he's getting frustrated because he's getting double and triple team. Well, you supposed to be one of the best players in the on the defense and in the league and whatnot. And if you're getting frustrated by that, man, it's his mindset, Sal. That's the way I
just seem like that first play, that very first play. It's just something that just. You hate to say it, but it's like, when he got drafted and everyone says, it's a big risk. It's like, if he keeps his head on straight, you're going to get a great player, but you just got to keep him from doing something to get in trouble.
Well, see, it's the leadership, Mike. It's the leadership. You lost your Brandon Graham,
Albert.
That's a good Albert. A lot of people on defense and whatnot. You'd have lost veteran leadership. Brandon was the one, and I heard it on the radio. Brandon was the one that kind of controlled Jalen Carter. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have no veteran leadership. Yes, we are the youngest defense in the league, but you need some type of veteran leadership, man. And it's missing. It's missing on the back end with the safeties and the corners. It's definitely missing on that defensive line because definitely you can see Fletcher Cox. Fletcher Cox was a known leader. You know what I mean?
This is an inside joke. I'll tell you guys.
Douche nugget. Yeah.
Real fast.
Oh, no, that's not half. What is that?
No, this is a good buddy of mine.
Okay. Yeah. Douche nugget. Yeah, okay.
but wrap it up real
Albert
fast.
Ainsworth, yeah, that's another
Albert
one.
Yeah,
Ainsworth,
Fat Albert.
somebody's cleat on their face and all that.
Hey,
but,
hey.
but what I'm gonna say, though, guys, you think
Another guy that took Danny's money.
but to
As Hef
go
knows,
on that,
everybody
do
took
you
Danny's
think we're
money.
giving Jalen Carter too much kudos because he didn't do nothing in the Super Bowl? It was Sweat. It
Yeah,
was
he did.
everybody
What are you
else.
talking about? He dominated in the Super Bowl. What are you talking
No.
about?
But he didn't. I didn't see any like pressure sacks
He
on
didn't have-
him.
Yeah,
well,
but he had
he
double
showed
and
pressure. But what I'm saying is, like, I was expecting to see the Jalen Carter type sacks and all that in the Super Bowl.
No, when you get double and triple team, that's what freed up Milton Williams. That's what freed up Josh Sweat. When he was getting those double triple teams, he was doing his job. He was doing his job. It
What's the
wasn't
problem now?
matter.
What's
Yeah.
the problem now?
He's
We
doing
lost
his job.
Sweat. We lost. I mean, what's the problem now?
Milton Williams. We lost Milton Williams.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. I don't know
Exactly.
I don't know what Milton is doing in New England, and I don't know what Josh Sweat is doing wherever I think he's in
He went
Chicago.
to Chicago,
I don't know what
yeah.
he's doing.
He
You
made
know?
some plays the other night. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
Okay. But nah, he did his job, Dre. He did his job.
You
know what I mean?
I'm looking at a different perspective. As like his egos is too big to the door.
But you still getting the I mean, yo, he got us to the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's
he got
I mean,
Yeah,
he
easily
single-handedly
lost
did because
against
again, the
St. Louis.
Rams had you get
Yeah, we
beat
should have
that
yeah.
game.
lost.
You
Yeah.
know?
I'm just
Mhm.
listen, man. I bought the man's jersey. I know, but I'm just saying though, I'm a little disappointed
keep
in him
it.
this year.
Keep it. I hope it's not a bust. You know what I mean?
What's he got? One sack this season, Jermaine?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I don't even think it's
Devon
that.
got
I don't even
6
think it's
sacks, 7
I don't
sacks
know how many
total.
pressures he's got, but I don't know. I'm paying attention to it tomorrow. Well, no, I'll be at a tournament. So I'll be looking on the phone, but I don't know, Dre. Yeah, this is me. I have no idea. Take a picture of that. I don't know.
Hey, it's on YouTube. You can run it every second.
Yeah, there you go.
No
All
idea.
right. Well, if you like our podcast, you can always contact us enoughsaidcrew@gmail.com. As always, we're on all the major social media platforms from YouTube, Twitter, TikTok now, and some of the others as well. Of course, Instagram and all of that. Also on, of course, the major. We'll start working on eventually getting a website here, guys. I know we got to start doing that, but check us out. Our handles, Enough Said Podcast. Appreciate everybody who comes out to us. Shout out, of course, to the All Dressed Up Podcast. I like calling it the All Messed Up. I will continue to do that because it is. But
Hey, we got to bring those guys back, Sal. We got to
Yeah,
we got to bring them
you
back.
got to get on the show.
Yeah, get KD in there.
KG.
You got to get KD and F on the show, man.
That's right. Yeah, we'll get those guys back. And ADU is live tomorrow night. A great 9:00. Check it out if you've never seen them before. Have Streams Media, the Climbback series. Make sure you check that out too. That's another one. That's a lot of good stories there. Guys. So make sure you check that out. It's getting a lot of play. So appreciate all you guys coming in. Shout out to Dre's friend there who says he's acting like a douche nugget. We appreciate that.
Man, douche.
And douche.
Let's take away the nugget.
Real quick, that is a Carson Wentz jersey behind you, right, Jermaine?
Number 11.
Yeah, that's Carson Wentz, right? You're gonna take that down for
man.
tomorrow. I mean, you can't have that on the wall.
Oh man, that's AJ Brown's jersey, man. What are you
Number
talking
11?
No,
he's
he's
yeah, I thought
See, I
so.
turned it around though. Hey, Mike, you see, I turned it around.
Yeah.
Is that Shady? Is the other one Shady McCoy?
That's Shady.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's funny.
There's been an irony that Carson Wentz is playing against you guys.
Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, I need to put a big X over it tomorrow. Right now.
Oh,
so, yeah,
shoot.
you're right. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Have a great one. We will see you. I guess we're going to do next Saturday. We'll keep you all posted. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get those alerts when we'll be on, and we'll see you all on the flip side.
All right, peace out,
All
everybody.
right, out. Yep.